Hey guys, TYZAspect and welcome to a reaction video. Yes, today we are reacting to new details in the GTA 6 leaks, files, updates, all that. We're about to learn some new things. You know, the game's already coming in November. Pre-order is out right now. So get it if you want to get it, man. You know we playing that shit. Roll the intro. I'm interested.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is finally less like Bigfoot in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay, I never played the old one, so that's the thing.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Never played the old one.
That is to say,
I played 5 and that's
there.
But we got 6 now.
Dropped a mount
we got 6. Oh my god.
Media, and we're
There's
using our eagle eyes,
Let's go.
At least our bird eyes, to hunt.
Get ready, guys. This is gonna be a lot. Okay.
25.
Okay. Hype me up.
Maybe split up into chapters, Red Dead style. Rockstar
Red Dead?
hasn't said a lot about GTA 6,
Ooh,
so
okay,
just about anything they do confirm
chapters.
directly or indirectly feels like a huge
Yo,
deal.
this looks so
and on
tough.
the
Oh my
official
god,
website
Ultimate
for
Edition.
the Ultimate Edition.
Yo, I'm
they
getting
straight
Ultimate
up say
Edition.
there
I'm telling
will
you right
be
now, I'm getting
chapters,
Ultimate Edition.
which is, if you played Red Dead Redemption 2, how that worked.
Wait,
the
what?
line specifically says Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's
Behind
story.
each chapter, there's chapters.
Chapter. Now, it's possible it may be more of a San Andreas situation where the game's kind of split up into unofficial chapters without title cards or anything in between the major segments.
Interesting.
But frankly, all of the modern hardware that we're going to see GTA on doesn't have the kind of limitations San Andreas does, so if they're voluntarily splitting up into chapters, they could do it that way, or they could do it with cards. I don't know. However, this game does.
Interesting. Yo, let's see how they do that.
It'll probably follow a similar
that's gonna be
formula
crazy.
where you spend a lot of time in one specific city or area of Leonida before moving on. Tried and true element of open world games. It gives you the full tour of the environment and makes it so you're not forced into long drives between each mission. Not a mind-blowing reveal or anything, but an interesting one that could possibly suggest the game shares a little more DNA with Red Dead than GTA
so it's gonna be
5
closer
does,
to Red Dead than
At number 24,
GTA 5. Okay,
Lucia
round 24.
and Jason probably have different equipment. Some of the Ultimate Edition
Different
weapon
equipment.
descriptions are pretty interesting,
Ooh,
but
Hawk
they
and
imply
Little
our
Morgan
two
revolvers?
protagonists might have access to different weapons. Like,
Yo, that makes
Jason
sense. That'd
apparently
be
has
sick.
a Girardi ES9, while Lucia has a closed K17
Oof.
or the Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers, which appear to be different from each other.
Hey,
although those
yo,
could
they're gonna
just
have
be
their own
skins on the
equipment?
same
Yo,
gun.
hold on.
Still,
That means
I
their own
wouldn't put
cars?
Past Rockstar to give each character their own selection of weapons. It would certainly help each character feel more unique and stand out.
Valid,
to
it's gonna be
players a
more
reason to
unique,
switch
yeah.
between them if their weapon set is different enough. Then again, it could be what the characters start with, you know, their own specific weapons, but you could eventually use everything. That's a possibility, but who knows? And number 23, we know safe houses return. The Ultimate Edition makes it 100% clear there will be safe houses.
What were safe houses in
the
GTA
Ultimate
5?
Edition site specifically
like
calls
where you
one
could store your
Jason safe house
vehicles.
when
Okay.
mentioning someone. You can
Video
play,
games
there was a
into
console
GTA
that
6
you
would be
see on the
crazy.
trailer. And it may be these places are significantly more
God.
interactive than they've ever been before. And number 22, there will
22?
be kayaking. This is one of those
Kayaking?
things strongly implied. with
New
the
sports. There
previous
might be basketball as
screenshots.
well,
The
I
Ultimate
heard.
Edition 100%
Kayaking
confirms
would be
kayaking
tough.
is in, because one of the things you get for Jason's safe house is a kayak. What purpose it serves and what you can actually do with it, I do not know. I feel
There's gonna be
like
a
it
lot
would
of
be
sports.
kind
I hope
of
they
a
add, like,
slow
new
and
sports. That'd be
boring
tough. I know
vehicle
they had
to use
tennis.
to get around the keys. I don't know. But hey, maybe you can hit Whitewater
GTA
Rapids.
5.
And number 21
is
vehicle customization. Another major feature of the
Customization?
Ultimate Edition.
But the thing about the
100%
customization, I heard it's only for Ultimate. That's the thing.
there will
I've
be
heard
vehicle
only for Ultimate.
customization in the main game.
So it's like,
a feature mostly
are they
found in
forcing
GTA
people to buy
Online
into
with the
Ultimate?
last game? But it looks like they're going all in
Yo.
on this one, despite some of these.
I
Features
mean, dude,
being
I'm fully
locked in on the
customizing
additional
my shit,
$20 charge up from the hefty $80
Oh my
price
goodness,
tag. That ain't
fucking
great, but I have
hell.
to imagine there will be
Look at all
some
this.
vehicle customization stuff in the standard games. Got to give you a little taste, get you hooked on the sauce. The Ultimate Edition, though, gets 2 extra ones called Ride Out Customs and One-Eyed Willies that sound like the latter might be off-road.
I'm doing that, man. I'm getting Ultimate,
hopefully
bro.
it's
We're
just
getting
a ton
all.
of
Are we getting
customization
all
stuff. Doesn't even really
accessibility
matter. But if
things?
it's possible,
I don't know how you
not
wanna say that.
necessarily likely, but at least possible, the Ultimate Edition stuff is all we get, and you have to wait for GTA 6 Online to get full access.
Yeah, they also
to
didn't announce
customization
online
this
as well,
week. I
which
don't
is-
know. I hope that's not how it is.
Hopefully
but
they
anything
come
is
sooner or later.
possible. We live in
Unless they do a whole year
profit-driven
thing.
world.
Like, golly.
And number 20, this game
20.
could have weapon loadouts. A major
Weapon
gameplay
loadouts
change
would
that
be
seems
nice,
to be
you know?
hiding in the fine
But I
print.
like the idea
In
of the
description
wheel
for
just
the
having your
67
own
Vapid
like
Dominator
wheel with like
buggy.
tons of
They
guns.
mention the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a
Weapon locker. Same,
Might not
we know
sound like
this
a big
stuff.
deal, but keep in mind every other previous GTA game, you never needed a weapon locker.
True, you never need a weapon
did
locker.
not need a weapon locker in GTA 5. Every gun was accessible from the weapon.
Because I
wheel
definitely did
and
not
so
use a weapon
if
locker.
there
dude.
is a
Wow,
weapon
not wasting my
locker,
money on
that
shit.
implies you do not have all the game's guns on you at all times. I think that's a sentence I managed to string together. Don't know why it was so difficult for me to do.
I mean,
but,
putting,
you know.
but you know what? It's actually kind of smart for them to do that. That you're not able to hold all the guns, even though I feel like that would be doing too much. But I mean, shit,
Like,
they might want to make it
implies
realistic.
that there will be loadouts to take with you. That lines up
how
with
old
other
is
things
this
we
game?
have learned
Oh
about the
my
game, like how it's possible to swap out weapons at vehicles, and that would also
No,
line up
vehicles
with the
better go
possibility
crazy,
that
bro.
each
We
character
buying, like,
has access to their
crazy
own set of
Ferraris,
weapons.
dude.
It's also possible that these weapon lockers are just for storing other stuff like ammo, like if you lose ones after you get wasted or busted by the police or something. Personally, I'm leaning towards them going with a more limited weapon system. Put this game
Limited
more in line
weapon
with Red
system,
Dead.
yeah.
But again, as with anything with this game, we're still in an anything is possible situation.
True.
And number 19, there will be character customization. Here's a feature that's very
Character
explicitly in the game.
Ooh.
Character customization was always pretty
Character
obvious.
customization
You
is
could
gonna
at
go
least change
crazy,
each character's
bro.
clothing, but with the Ultimate Edition reveal, they made it clear you can change
Unisex
clothes,
lawn-
hairstyles,
Oh
facial
my
hair
God,
for
what the
Jason,
freak?
and makeup and nails for Lucia. There's also tattoos, possibly even
Electric
accessories
fang
like earrings
tattoo?
and jewelry. At this point, I don't think we'll be able to go whole hog San Andreas style and like make the characters
Dude.
buff or skinny or something like that. But maybe
We're
they're
about
just
to go
holding
crazy
back on
with
that.
this
I mean,
one,
it'd be
man.
cool.
Yo, full
Possibility's
customization is
pretty
gonna be crazy.
unlikely.
They're gonna go crazy with
Maybe
customization.
if it was just like a lot.
Like, look at this.
gear
This
that makes
style,
these
like, bro,
things
you can
wildly different. So
dress
I
your
think
people
that's
however you
probably
want. Like,
enough.
oh my god.
And number 18, vehicles can
18.
come packed with weapons. In the description for the
You can
ship
have
to
weapons in
swallow,
your
Rockstar
vehicle?
mentions that it comes ready with explosives.
Okay, explosives. So I guess that's already a
Maybe
thing,
they got
though,
their
no?
grammar wrong and meant the weapons crate is in a Washington Beach safe house or something, not the boat. But this is a boat we're talking about. There could be room for a weapon crate there. That'd be
So
something
weapon
new for
crates.
the
Weapon
series.
crates would
The
be
vehicle
different,
comes packed with
though.
weapons that you can access. Another hint that possibly the game's going to have full-on loadouts, in my opinion. You just don't carry everything at all times. And number 17,
17.
garages, safe houses, and the like will have the weapons lockers. We've said a lot about the possibility of loadouts, so I won't belabor the point here, but the fact that multiple garages seem to have weapon lockers is another
So,
strong
okay,
clue
garages with weapon
for
lockers,
the
but,
Red Dead-like
you know, this is
weapon
not, like,
system.
quite,
GTA
like,
Online
huge
had
news, I
weapon
guess,
lockers in the garages,
'cause
but they were for backing
it's not
up
like
your
the
stuff so it
bulk of
doesn't
what
get
we
lost.
need to know. I
personally
guess it's
don't
just
expect
additional
the single-player
information.
game to be that punishing when it comes to weapon loss, but who knows? Maybe you do actually need to be careful with your guns. I don't know. And number 16, raiding gang compounds is a new feature.
Raiding
this is a
gang-
big one
what?
revealed with the Ultimate Edition. Apparently,
Oh,
there will be gang compounds that you can raid to collect
Raid
special
gang
items and distinct
compounds?
contraband, according to Rockstar's
Oh
website.
shit,
Could
yo,
be
they better have proper gang systems, bro. Cause bro, I want gang rivalry would be crazy.
creative
That would
wording, but
actually be
to
crazy
call the
to
stuff you collect contraband implies this could be special hot items that may need to be offloaded. Perhaps if the police catch you with this stuff in your inventory, it'll be
Oh, and the
confiscated.
police system. I also want the police system to kind of be different. Like, if you're not following rules, you get pulled over. Stuff like that would be kind of cool. Like, making it more realistic. Not saying this that will make the game. Yeah, I feel like it'll make the game more realism. You know, have more realism in the game. I feel like
Kinda
they should
how
do that. Like,
smuggling
cops
works
be
in
more like,
Starfield, or you know,
yo,
a
this
good
guy
game
literally just
that
ran
has
the red light.
smuggling.
Pull you
Sorry,
over.
you think
Search
Starfield
car.
isn't gonna catch strays?
like that
if
idea.
I'm reminded of it. It is. Anyway, this reveal definitely plays up with the long-standing rumors that GTA 6 will be a game with some major robbery mechanics to play up the Bonnie and Clyde aspect
Robberies
of the
are gonna
story.
be fun in this
Robberies
game,
and
dude.
stealing were part of the early leaks, and the reveal of gang compounds and contraband seems to at least partially concern that. And number 15, let's talk about that contraband mechanic a bit. The
What
descriptions
contraband?
of garages
Wait.
mention a place to store your stolen goods before
Okay,
selling it
so
off.
when we're talking about stealing goods, so there's gonna be like how we have motorcycle gangs, I guess, in GTA 5, the same idea.
So it sounds like it's all but confirmed there's some kind of contraband mechanic.
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Maybe the final game will call it something else, but the concept that you have stolen goods that need to be pawned off to specific people, that makes sense. We know that mechanic from Red Dead 2. Of course, in that game, the fences were mostly for horses and wagons, major stuff like that. In this game, it could be anything from cars down to drugs to illegal goods. How this mechanic will actually work, it's interesting to me. If they go full Chinatown in here with an in-game illegal economy to exploit, that would be interesting. Or if it's just getting rid of hot items that you can get into trouble for being caught holding, I'm interested to find out. At number 14, there's an Ultimate Edition exclusive mission to collect classic
There's
cars.
exclusive
this
missions
is kind
Ultimate?
Of part of why some people are calling the Ultimate Edition the Standard Edition.
Yeah,
the Standard
thing
Edition
is, that's
Light
crazy, bro.
Edition
There's more
because
missions
of
in
these
Ultimate.
Paywalls,
I need that
guess,
shit.
for lack of a better word, missions and content. This one is about collecting a variety.
Because we gotta max out everything. We gotta get everything.
Vehicles.
I'm not even joking. We gotta get everything
It's not
in this
just
game.
Number
Number
13,
13.
guns have customizable patterns.
Guns
for
have
some reason.
customizable patterns? What is this, Call of Duty?
It's one of those features that has
Wait.
us scratching our heads.
Yeah, like-
apparently you can add patterns to guns.
So, like, you can go to a gun shop and put, like, stickers, basically. Like Call of Duty. Literally Call of Duty.
or something. One of the pre-order.
What if there's camo missions? What if there are camo missions?
is a special palm
Yo,
tree
hold on,
pattern
this
for
could
your
be getting
weapons.
real.
Looks
This could be
pretty
getting too
goofy.
real.
I don't know
Hold
why
on.
people get excited about bedazzling your weapons. I think it always looks garish and silly, but it's a feature we found. Honestly, as far as these things go, it's harmless, but one additional way the game can sell you crap. But for people who like it, it's an option. And for those who don't, I imagine it's pretty easy to ignore. I'll let you know if that's the case. And number 12, there will be a fishing mechanic. There was at least one
fishing in the
screenshot
game, of
released
course.
Previously, that
Of course, you gotta have
prominently
fishing in the
showed
game, man.
Jason casting a rod.
It's
on
been
a
a.
boat,
They
but
should
that
definitely
could've
have
just
fishing.
been a
That's like
cutscene,
valid.
I
That's
don't
valid
know.
option.
With the Ultimate Edition reveal, we now know for sure that there will be fishing in the game, and the description.
But how
for
would
the
you even
Shitsu
use that?
Squatto mentions that it's perfect for casting in Gambit Bay and reeling in all.
So like you would
Texas
sell the
balls.
fish then to get extra
So
money.
unless
A
the
way to get
product
money,
writer
maybe.
went on a
Fishing,
real
a fishing business. Fishing business. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many businesses.
Flight of fancy.
Oh my
here.
god, they're
I'm
gonna go
guessing
crazy
it's
with this
safe
shit.
to say fishing is.
They actually might go crazy with this
game.
shit.
It would be crazy to not have a fishing minigame in your Florida simulator, and there has been fishing in trailers. Hopefully,
Fishing
it'll be
in
a
trailers
fun,
as well,
chill
yeah.
and rewarding
Fishing is
activity.
guaranteed,
Fishing in
bro.
Red Dead 2 fit in perfectly because the game had a more languid pace. So maybe the fishing in this game is a little more faster, more intense. It's possible. I kind of hope it's just a lot like the Red Dead fishing, if I'm completely honest. It's probably easier.
Water
than this
diving?
one. But if you look at one of the screenshots for the Shih Tzu Squallow, you
Wait,
can't
what?
see there's a scuba tank and a wetsuit.
Scuba
on there.
tank?
It strongly implies to me that the game will let you dive underwater.
Diving?
or the undersea reefs.
No way, there's gonna
the
be treasures
keys are
under
in
there.
this game. There's at least one older
Oh my
screenshot
God.
underwater as well. So taken together, I think it's safe to say you'll be able to go under the sea.
Yo, this is gonna be
in
so
GTA
tough. Oh
6.
my God,
The last
they're
game
expanding
had
the
it,
boundaries.
San Andreas had it, but it looks like GTA will have it too. Maybe a little more advanced this time around.
Okay,
though.
yeah, way more advanced.
And number 10,
mechanics,
there's
dude.
probably some kind of dedicated hunting mechanic. Rockstar really
Hunting,
fell in love with
valid,
hunting for
but-
RDR2.
but yeah, like
and
getting
I
shooting
fully
alligators, I
expect
guess,
them
yeah.
to go all in with it in GTA 6.
Like,
as
dude,
well.
they should have, like,
Look at some of
dogs,
these
like,
screenshots, especially
roaming
ones
around in
set
cats
at
and
the
shit.
Mount Calaga National Park.
Exactly,
You
National
can't tell
Park.
me there won't be some kind of dedicated hunting minigame there. Nothing's been outright confirmed, but look at this place. The amount of wildlife in these
Oh
screenshots.
my god,
it's gotta
imagine
be
getting
there for a
hunted
reason,
by
right?
a cougar. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah.
What you actually get from hunting isn't entirely clear. Don't know if you can skin animals and sell their hides and cook their meat like in Red Dead. That seems like a weird thing to do in Florida, although not unheard of. I don't really see why you'd need to do it, but hey, maybe it's an option. Maybe there's a cooking mechanic. You can fry up fish or warm up some venison on the stove. Maybe you can make venison jerky and sell it. A lot of people
Making
doing that.
food from
Florida's a
hunting?
weird place.
Oh my
I
God,
am more
hunting
inclined to think
simulator?
That hunting just
Cooking
gets you some
simulator.
trophies, though, like in GTA 5.
The
Depends
fuck?
on how far they decide to go with it, though. And
It's a
number 9,
simulator for
along with
everything,
fishing,
dude.
we're probably getting mini golf and
It's a
pool
game
as
with
well.
games.
Expecting there to be some side activities, of course.
Side
They haven't shown us
activities?
a lot,
Okay.
but at least 2 are all but confirmed.
Nightclub, definitely.
Mini golf and pool,
Mini golf?
both shown prominently in the screenshots for
Mini
Jason's
golfing?
buddy Cal Hampton. Apparently, the guy works at a gator-themed place that seems to have a mini golf course. There's also
Pool
which
tables?
makes sense. It's common enough as a mini game. They don't explicitly show anyone playing either game, but come on, why would you put these things in there and not let you play them. There's no way they're going to pull a GTA 4 again and tease mini golf and never deliver. The existence of mini golf also leads me to wonder if actual golf will be playable as well. It's possible. It's appeared in previous games, but maybe the country club lifestyle isn't Jason's thing. I guess we'll see. There's some crazy golf courses in Florida, though. And number 8, there will be helicopters and aerial vehicles.
Of course, helicopters.
The release of GTA 6 is
we need the freaking.
that we don't have 100.
We need the private jets. We need private jets, but also like those military jets too. That'd be bring it back, run it back.
There's going to be aerial vehicles in the game, but I think we've seen a lot of evidence supporting the existence of aerial vehicles in the game. Planes and helicopters play a prominent role in quite a few screenshots and trailers we've gotten. I fully expect them to be a major part of the game. We've seen a couple of different choppers and a few different prop planes, as well as jetliner. The last one might not be controllable, but I would love if it was. Getting access to really big, unwieldy vehicles, it's super fun in these games. There's little reason to actually fly them, but the fact that you can is part of what makes GTA so fun. And number 7, it's possible there will be different years and models of different
years.
Vehicles.
Yo,
more of a stretch,
engineering, how much do we have to do? Like customizing your own car
in
to
the Ultimate Edition. It
like
seems like
little
we're getting
minute
full-on
details.
different makes and models of different vehicles.
Man.
A lot
I mean,
of
I guess
different
that was already in GTA 5. You could change your wheels and shit, but I'm talking about engines.
Vapids floating around,
Exhausts.
including the iconic one from the original Vice City. But there's also the mention of specific retro builds of Ganado, which suggests there's standard builds. And
Like,
then,
look at this image. This tells you everything you
non-standard.
know.
Maybe it's more of a car mod situation where you swap out some parts and call it a different vehicle. But then the car collection side mission stuff also suggests
Dude, I'm
retro
gotta have the
versions of
best car
vehicles on
collection,
custom
dude. I
concept
gotta
places.
somehow.
So it all looks like there's going to be more than one version of vehicles, not just a single standard one. Maybe many different ones with notable alterations even. And number 6, there may be a social media component.
Social
The
media
rest of this
component
stuff
in
needs to be
GTA?
taken with a grain of salt.
Oh, okay, that
'cause
makes
they're coming
sense.
from a supposed leak, but in this
That's
case,
how they say you might be able to make money off the servers, potentially because of social
for
media on
GTA 6 on
6.
Amazon Brazil. It's less of a leak and more of a information that's published that hasn't appeared anywhere else. Maybe something to do with some creative writing, but it's
Because I know there's music labels. There's definitely music labels. They already said that you can make music somehow, but I don't know how
product page.
social media is
going
gonna
to
work.
Possible this is true. It's not like the entry is something we didn't talk about or think would be in the game. From trailer run, it's clear that social media plays some kind of role in the game, but how that actually worked is unclear. According to the Amazon Brazil page, though, there's an integrated social network where you can watch viral videos,
follow influencers, and discover world events.
through your
In
in-game
what?
phone. Even
Wait.
if that's really funny, I'm going to be serious here. That sounds like something I won't care about at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
mean,
that either. But
for
imagine
some-
watching live streams on GTA 6. That's so weird.
That might be pretty innovative, and it could mark a major change. End of the day, it could boil down to just being an in-depth and more elaborate form of social media parody. I really hope it's that rather than actually having to deal with a fake social media on top of all of the real social media I'm stuck wading through all the time. And number 5, you may be able to uncover secret missions through the social network.
Through the social network.
From
No, but that wouldn't
said
already
Amazon.
like thing is like with the missions and stuff. You're always gonna have a story mode. Ultimate has additional missions. So then you're telling me there's secret missions?
Brazil
Wait,
product.
what?
And number 4,
Number
there
4.
will be dynamic weather, apparently.
Dynamic
Another
weather.
Amazon
Yo, snowing. No, but we already have snow, rain. We've seen all that in GTA 5
Brazil
though. So
leak.
it's
This
like
one, in
how would
my
that be
opinion,
any
maybe
different,
sounds
though?
a little more certain.
Tsunamis, hurricanes, earthquakes. Yo, rest in peace to people in Venezuela, man. That's tough. It's rough, man. It's rough.
In the location. Apparently, this is going to have a dynamic weather system that
More
is
stable
the
frame
best
rate?
yet
Wait,
seen
what?
in a Grand Theft Auto game, which I maybe
wow.
not the most difficult thing to ever do. But Florida is definitely famous for its inclement weather, so it would make sense. RDR2 is still the high water
Yeah,
mark
see,
for
like, this is what I
complex
mean,
and
like, you
visual
already have
dynamic
snow in
weather
all the
effects
other
in a
games, so
Rockstar
it's like-
game. So I'm definitely excited to see what they do.
How
with
they're gonna
GTA 6,
really
even if the claim ends up
implement
being
that
bumped.
into the
part
game,
where it says they
even
make
though we
heavy
already
use
know
of the
weather
physics
in
system has me
general.
both intrigued and a little skeptical. I think they could probably wow us with its weather. Rockstar does love that stuff.
Okay.
And number
Okay.
3, You might be able to switch between Jason and Lucia in real time. This one is still from the Brazil,
No, but
which
this is
suggests
just.
you can alternate
This wouldn't be
control between
surprising though,
Jason and
because you
Lucia
could
in
already
real
switch
time,
between
dictating
characters.
the pace
Though.
of the story and executing ultra-coordinated
You could do that
heists.
before in
It's a
GTA
direct
5,
quote
so it's like
from the product page, might I add. They also say that each protagonist possesses
unique
abilities that
Yeah,
directly influence
okay.
the criminal ecosystem and the tactical intelligence of the missions, which is a mouthful. Lots to unpack. Probably worth taking with a grain of salt, though, because that could just be a slightly enhanced, faster, better version of what we saw in GTA 5. You could swap characters in that.
Yeah, because GTA 5 you could swap, but it was like I guess it took longer to swap.
Power. But this description
Maybe it'll be
does imply a little
faster.
more
Who
depth,
knows?
I think
More
In
cinematic.
GTA 5, swapping between characters mid-mission was only sparingly useful. Well, here it seems like it's possible most of the time, or at least more of the time. They seem to imply each character's unique abilities can dramatically alter how missions play out too, so I don't know. There were early rumors that Lucia was able to hack computer systems and get through locks, while Jason was less about stealth and more about action. Maybe that's what they're implying.
Yo, I'm
here.
playing Jason all
This
the way,
sounds
bro. I don't
interesting
care.
'cause obviously, Rockstar has
Lucia-
some
Lucia got
infamously
the- you got
railroad
that-
missions.
you know what I'm
They might
saying.
open up
But
somewhat in
shit.
this game. And number two,
Number two.
NPCs could have their own routines.
What?
NPC AI has always been one of the
Own
crown
routines.
jewels
That's
of
the one. That's the thing I've been talking about. Thing about NPCs, I want them to be like role playing, like how they have for GTA 5, but
GTA
do it for
series.
every
No other
console.
open world does it quite like them. Maybe Bethesda, but I don't know. It seems like they're way past their heyday on that. The last reveal on the Amazon Brazil page suggests that NPC AI is more realistic. Than
More
ever,
realistic.
and
That's
that
what I want. Like you
NPCs
can
have
talk
their
to
own
all of
routines,
them
so
basically.
they're not
That's what I want.
procedurally
You can talk to every
wandering
single
around
one.
the world. They'll actually go to bed at night and go to work during the day, etc., etc. Although that seemed to imply that people in Florida have a set schedule, and from my experience, generally don't. Some do, but it's a wild place. Oh, it's a wild place. This game could take people watching to unprecedented new heights, though. The writer for the page could also have just
Wow,
gotten
look
a
at this,
little
looks so
overly
real.
excited, and none of this will be in the final game. It's probably the most suspicious of all.
$418?
Just gotten a little
Wait,
overly excited.
what?
None
What the freak is this? I don't know what RAD it is or what type of money that is, but yeah, lost me.
of this will be in the final game. It's probably the most suspicious of all the claims made on the Brazil page, but at the same time, it does kind of line up with stuff we've expected or even some leaks that we've seen in the past. Might all just be desperate fans wanting to believe that GTA 6 is a technical marvel, but you have to remember it's Rockstar. Red Dead 2 is a technical marvel in many ways, has some amazing NPCs, and we could just see the next level of that here. And finally, at number
Number one.
The game we are getting at launch is single player.
It's
With
single
the reveal
player.
of the
Yeah,
pre-order,
there's no
Rockstar
online.
made it explicitly clear this new game is a single
Why are
player
we not doing
experience,
online,
which means
bro?
that GTA 6 Online will not be launching.
I'm not. The thing is,
with
I'm
the
not
core
buying this
on
game from the
November
jump. I'm
19th.
gonna wait
It's something we've assumed
till it's
for a while,
released.
and they've implied
Wait till
it, but
December.
this latest statement.
I'm gonna have to end it there. That's the reaction, guys. If you did enjoy and you want to check this out yourself, description in the description. But y'all guys know it's your boy TYZAspect. We like and subscribe. Be back with more. Peace out. Yo, do that.